Hi everyone, and today we are going to continue with the concept where we left yesterday. So yesterday we just completed about proc frequency, how we calculate the frequency and how we will get the categorical data analysis. Categorical in the sense like a male and female categories, right? So then how we have done and all we have seen yesterday. Now we will move on to the next concept. So as per the table. So first of all, let me just open the document, right? So now I just shown the document here, and we just done with gender wise. So we'll go for ethnicity and race wise. How we will just produce it, we will see one by one. To do that, let me just open the SAS software. So now I'm just opening the document what we have already written. It's a demographics. Right, now you can see. So proc frequency wise we have done in a second step, that is for your second variable. Second variable sex wise information you have done. What I will do is I need to do the same step for my third variable also. So what I will do, I'll just copy this one, and it's a third step for third variable. What is your third variable right now? What do you need to identify as per the mock shell? It's a ethnicity. To do that, take the same like everything what you have done earlier. You take it everything, and this step is not required because you already done it in once. Then you no need to do that one. Data admin dm1 is your dataset name. So first of all, let me run up to here. I'm just running it. Done. So sex final what we have produced yesterday. Go to the work library. Yes. The problem is I removed it from here, so it should be here. One time it should be there. I'm executing it. Now you see male wise and female wise data what we have produced yesterday. That's fine. What we have done today, I just copied the same information from yesterday's class. So what I will do, first of all, I'll try to identify my variable which is required for my this particular table. This is ethnicity table is required. Ethnicity. So ethnicity is the variable where it is available. I have to see. So to see that, you just go there and looking into the DM1 dataset. Yes, there is a variable called ethnicity. Just go for it and copy the variable. Now come here. Wherever you have a sex, replace the sex with the ethnic and put that output dataset name as a third. Again, third. Third. You no need to change anything. Everything is same as it is. Here again sorting based on the sex, then it should be ethnic, and here it is a sex, then it should be ethnic, and here again sex, then it should be ethnic, and here it's a sex, then you have to write it like a order wise, which one they're expecting first, Hispanic or Latino, not Hispanic or Latino, but we need it order. I will just write it. If it is in a Hispanic or Latino, then you're writing it, you're not writing anything, only order variable you just create it, that is your order equal to 1. Again, another one is not Hispanic or Latino, I need to create it. Ethnic wise, not Hispanic or Latino, then sex is not required, then I can write order equal to 2. So instead of SEC2, I think I need to change the SEC variable. This is third, right? And this is third one, and again third one here, and I'm sorting a third one here, then making a third 2 here. Okay, again I'll write it a third 2 here and third 3 here. Okay, so here it's again third 3. I'm sorting it. LBL is the same variable. So what is the label is required for me? It's a ethnicity. I will write it. Go for ethnicity, and the variable name is ethnic. Then I don't think so the missing value will be there in the data. So what I will do is, I'm running it here. So now it should be ethnic final, right? Final. And here also you have to write it the same thing, the same, you need to repeat it. So instead of just doing it everything, I'm just simply copy pasting the wherever it is a sex, I'm replacing with what I can say, replacing with ethnic. There is nothing more than that. So I'm just writing third 3, or else somewhere third 4 I also have written. No, third 3 is the last. Third 3 I'm writing it. That's it. You run this piece of information, only this one. So procsort dm1 ethnic variable wise you are sorting it, and now you see the new dataset got created as a third based on ethnicity wise. That means Hispanic or Latino wise you got some data here, and then third one dataset you are calculating the frequency and percentages. So third one will have your percentages wise information, counted percentages. The next step, you are doing it, you are sorting it by transpose wise. You're just transposing it, converting observations into variables, and finally you can see third 2 variables are observations is got converted as a variables, and variables are got converted as observations. It looks neat. And then for ordering purpose, because only the first order 1 is the first, and after that order 2, to not to change anything, so we always go for this one. Third 3 Hispanic or Latino first, and after that not Hispanic or Latino next. Ethnicity label you are applying it for a variable called ethnicity final. Go for ethnic final. You got it. But why the sex is the variable you are getting it? Somewhere I forget to. Okay, here is, I need to write. I think it should be ethnic.
Also in the top.
Yeah, you're right. Here also you need to change it. And now you see mostly ethnic final. How simple today when comparing with yesterday? What do you say?
Naidu, in last program you didn't
Exactly.
remove sex.
Exactly. So there are few things, few more places. It's a sex. Where is it? Yes, it should be ethnic, and there is somewhere in still sex is there. Can you see? Okay, let me run it one more time. Good. So ethnic final. Is it clear? Got it? Hispanic or Latino 100 mg people is one person. Overall two persons. Sorry, a placebo person is one. Total overall two persons. Is it clear as of now? Any questions?
No.
Good. So the same thing. What do you need to do? I will copy. I'll copy the same thing at the down also. Writing a step called. Why it is second step? Am I copied it from second step? It's a ethnic, right? It's a third step. Did I mention as a second step on? Third. Because commenting part is most things are playing a role because you cannot able to recollect each and everything where you have written the codes. I'll go for ethnic. Now I will copy this one so that it will be more easy. Ethnic final. Okay, so here what I'm doing it right, first of all I will see what I requirement is. Race is the variable required. Okay, to do that, so it's a fourth step. Wherever you have a third, just make it as a fourth from down only. If it is a third, FOURTH, fourth, then it will ask you where you want to replace it. Yes, I want to replace this one, this one, this one, this one. Don't do that. Yes, I need it here also, here also, and here, 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 and here. You should not do this one right now. So again, it's going to up. So don't touch that one. Only this one. See, wherever you have a third and somewhere here at the down, wherever you have a third, I just make it as a fourth. And apart from that, what is my variable? As per my DM1, race. Race is the variable, we have it. So I can do it by just mentioning of wherever you find with ethnic and replace with a race. Then start from here, replace it, replace it, replace, 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 replace. No, here is not required. Replace, replace. That's it. That's enough. Don't do that again because it's for our original. So now come here, go further. This is the second step. This again, this is second step. Third. Come down. So this is your fourth step from here to up to here. So now we will see one by one. So as per the mock shell, first they need a white people, next black, African, next Asians, after that American or Indian or Alaskan natives, and then Hawaiians and Pacific Islanders. What I will do is, I will try to copy this information into Notepad. A small thing here I need to change it. it's a white. This one, remove this one, remove this one, other. Perfectly fine. I'm just adding double quotations in both side, double quotations in both side. Here also I will do the double quotations both side. For this also. Okay, now I have copy this information. So what I will do is, in this step I need to update it. This one. To update this one, what I can simply write is, I can write a proc format. Proc format value, I will write it any format name. It's a character to character conversion. I will go for a race format, RC format. I will write it. Equal to, equal to, equal to, equal to, equal to, and equal to. Right. So as per the mark shell, you just write it. It's a white, then it is white, and here Asians, only two group people only we have in the data. So Asians, I'm just writing it, sorry, Asians, but there is no black. Suppose imagine if you have a black, then you will get the black. And American Indians, there is no American Indians. Hawaiians, other. So I will make alt with select all, so that I can make uppercases. Control shift with U, uppercases all, I made it, and few of the things still we have it. Control shift U, uppercases, and control shift U, uppercases. Done. Semicolon, I'm using it. So white people we have it here, black, Asians, American, Hawaiians, and others we have it. Fine. And run. So the purpose is, see, except Asians, white and Asians, there is no category. Like a black people is not there, American Indian people also not there, Native American people also not there. So what we need to do right now? So you created this proc format and keep it aside, and you try to create it aside, and the format got created, and here is RC format. Perfectly fine. Now my question is, for race variable 4-3, just go for 4-3. Am I run for 4-3? I think only third only I have run. Okay, let me run one by one so that it will be easy. Run it. New dataset got created called fourth. Yes, you got it, fourth. Next dataset, fourth one. Yes, fourth one, you got it. Next, sorting the fourth one. Okay, and transposing it. Sorry, and transposing it. up to here. Fourth 3 dataset is ready. Go for fourth 3 dataset ready. Asians and white people is ready. Then, but it is not solving our issue because we have a lot of categories here, but only white and Asians we have it. So what we need to do, display here, we need to display this particular remaining categories also, but here you need to make it as a 0 zeros. See, if the remaining categories is there, if the values are not there, then you can write directly if this particular value is this one, then this particular value is missing, then make it as a 0 0. But even the category itself, it is not there, then to how you can able to bring this particular categories. To do that, what I can do is, so that means creating a dummies. Create dummy. How I will create it, you see. Set, sorry, data, your data set name. Data, your data set name. Fourth 4, I will write it. That means fourth variable with fourth step I'm writing it. Set race equal to or else I can write cards. First I will write input cards, and before that I need to write my variables. What are all the variables is required for my data right now? Race is required. I will go for race, and I need it for first column also. I need it for second column also. I need it for overall also. I will write length. Length also must. You have to look into it. For the first column length, how much it is? 50 characters long. Then I will write it. Length for race, I have to write $50. For remaining variables, 22 characters long. I'll go for it. This variable, $22 characters long. The next variable, all are 22 seems. Yeah, I'll go for it. For remaining variables also, placebo also, and overall also. I need 24 characters long. I'm just writing it now. Card statement, white, I have already written somewhere earlier some 0 zeros. I will write it here. I will directly write a name input method here so that you will see a race equal to, I will write it That means race equal to overall equal to, I will write it, race, I will write it, the value, it's a white, and this particular variable equal to the values space 0 space bracket 0.0 again bracket again. For placebo also I have to create a dummy placebo, again maintain the same, overall maintain the same. For only white we have done it right now. Like that we have to do it for remaining variables, remaining also. White, like that, how many we have it right now? Okay, one is black, third one is Asian, fourth one is American Indians. So, Control Shift O capsulator. The next one Hawaiians. The next one is other. Okay, then so I'm just doing all this step just to create a data set as a dummy records. You see everywhere in this data set of your fourth 4, or else I will make this name as a dummy instead of fourth 4 so that it will be easy. A dummy. Now you see a dummy data set ready. What is the mistake? We'll see. Placebo. So it should be placebo equal to, okay, so 22 here, 22 here also. I'm running it. Let's see. Why it is saying placebo not identified? Okay, input statement. I have to write a character values, and again for this one also it's a character, and placebo also it's a character, and overall also it's a character. Expecting a name. A race equal to 100 mg equal to placebo equal to overall equal to, that's what we write it, right? Generally. Just hold on a second. Here the dollar sign you have to write it here, and write this dollar sign here, write this dollar sign here, write this dollar sign here. Now let me just read it. Okay, now go there and open the dataset of dummy. We'll see what happened. Unfortunately, you didn't get this information. So placebo overall and all, I'm expecting a zeros there. But why the zeros? Maybe because of this reason. I'm not sure what happened. I will just trying to get that resolved. Maybe I'm thinking that it is because of the spaces. Typing manual data is very a tedious job because there is no option for it. Yeah, it's working. Now go there and dummy data set. Yes, all the values are dummies now. So what we need to do is, we don't have a categories first of all. To bring the categories, I'll merge this data with my existing fourth three data set. For that, first of all, I need to sort it. Proc sort data equal to your data set name is dummy. You create it, and by race variable wise, I'm just doing it and run. I do the same thing, sorting concept for my 4-3 also. By race wise, I'm sorting it both data sets. It looks cool. Now data, okay, final race. I'm just writing it. Merge. I'm just merging first data set dummy. I will put it. I'll put on top of it a data set called fourth 3. So by a race and run, I will write it. You will see now the new data set will be get created. Final race. Refresh it. I'm expecting final race variable. Can I see that? The problem is you have a values for this two, but log is saying something, a multiple length specified for the race and column and all. So we have to maintain the same length for both. Then here you have to make sure to apply the length. For length len gth length for race, I have to give how many characters it is. It's a 50 characters. From there onwards, remaining variables placebo and overall. Earlier I have kept it, but unfortunately I removed it. Semicolon and dollar sign with 22. Again dollar sign with 22. Again dollar sign with 22. Sorry, dollar sign with 22. I'm just doing it right now and run it. Now go to your data set dummy. Yes, I have some length. Now when I do the same data set with merging, because merge have the both variables will have same length. I think merging got smooth now, so there is no issue. Now go to the final race. Yes, you have a values like this. Right. So right now, what happened? Wherever you have a values, you have a values, and remaining values with zeros. It's okay. Now you created a proc format. You applied it. Well, because as per my final race, it is not as a final race. It should be as per my mock shell, like a white, black, Asians or something like that. To apply that, I will just write data final race 2 or else final race 1 set final race. I need it. What I need it, if race equal to or else race x equal to, I'm just writing put off your race comma rc dot, so that I'm applying a format for that and run. So before that, let me move this format before it. So now you run it. Final race 1, there is a one more variable got created, race x. Can you see that? As per your requirement wise, race x variable is got created. Right? So now instead of race x, what I will do is I will directly replace with race only, so that it will be easy for me to look into it. Race 1, yes, all the structure you got it and all, but the ordering is didn't set it. So order didn't set, but don't worry, so that we will see later on how to just order it. So now once this particular piece of information final race 1 is ready, then as per the mock shell we need to have the title, so that a race is the title is required. I'll kept it. I will go for race and label I'm writing it, and I'll keep this particular race final. I'll make it as a race final race 2, the new dataset name. I'm just removing a drop and I'm just using it as it is. You run it now. Go to final race 2, will have all the values. Can you see that? Race value, all the values got populated now with very clean manner. So I can write it like this. Suppose if this particular lengths are not enough, or else lengths are not properly aligned, then I can write it if so this one equal to I'm adding with again this variable and semicolon. That means I'm adding a space. So we will see for one variable how it looks like. So now go there and final race 2, if you see, okay, if final race 2 equal to as per the present value. What is right now? Or else final race 1, I will see it to look into it. It's a 0 0, right? When I find 0 0, when I find 0 0, I'll make it. Then I'll make it the same variable with adding a space. How much space I need to add it is my question. So I will go to my data set here. So this much space I need to add it. This much space I need to add it. You run it now. For one variable, first of all, we'll see data final raise 2. Yes, one variable, the alignment got set. I'll apply the same thing for remaining variables also. The variable names here I can able to get it. Placebo also I'll do the same. Then it's a placebo. Then it's a placebo. Again I will do the same thing for overall also. I'll go for overall. Again overall. I'll go for overall. So now you see this. I'm concatenating with the spaces to align the spaces, and final raise 2 looks like very neat and clean. So now the values are correct and we are getting it. So what we need to do it right now, So you have done all the steps. So let me just bring one step to the final data, your report data set. I'm making it set, bring the value. What you have written first variable name. What is your first data set? What you created? The first DMI final. Go for final. Final data set wise mean, median, standard deviation. Yes, we have it. Let me just go for final data set first. Set final. And next, what is the variable? Sex, right? Final sex, I think there is a variable called sex final. Final. Next variable is ethnic final, I think. Am I right? Ethnic final. Ethnic final. The next variable is the last one is final raise 2. Okay, semicolon and run. That's it. If I run the program, a report dataset got created. Looks like the report is like this. What happened? Name of the variable is appearing at one place. Sex is appearing at one place. Ethnicity is appearing at one place. Race is appearing at one place. The problem is when it is created a new variable, so the setting of all those data sets together are combined in a one manner, it is not happening properly, actually speaking. So how you can able to combine all those things together? How you can combine it? That means one variable here and here. You can see all should be in the same structure like a age, sex, gender and all. It is not like a right now if you see in a scattered manner it is aligned because all the variable names are different. So that's the reason why it is just merging. Like if you see in final data set, if you carefully observe, or else maybe report data set, if you observe this name, put a column names. It is underscore name underscore the first variable data set name. The next one is sex. Next one is ethnic. Next one is race. This is the problem. If you can able to make a separate variable called key everywhere in all the data sets, then it will be easy. After transpose itself, every time the transpose step we are doing it, right? To maintain it, dm4, when you see dm4 underscore name underscore, you got it. I will rename here itself. After when you are doing it, I will go for underscore name underscore underscore name underscore and final, right? I will create key equal to underscore name underscore, so that it will be easy. I'll try to maintain a key variable in every data set. Again, in the next step also, at final stage, I will write key equal to sex, and next data set also I'll try to maintain key equal to ethnic, semicolon. Again, next variable also, instead of doing there, key equal to race, yeah, not here. When I'm joining it here, I will write it here so that it will make sense to me. And now you run it, report dataset, bring it. Yes, race also you got it. So now you have a key and you have 100 mg overall and placebo. That's the only 4 variables is required. Remaining all you can simply drop it. Okay, then you can drop those variables, drop, or else maybe keep is the best. Go for keep equal to, keep the variable. One is key, second one is, here it's a key, and what else variable I want to keep it, that's a 100 mg. I'm just keeping it here. And next is placebo, I'm keeping it here. And next one is overall, I need it, I'm just keeping it here. If I run report dataset right now, a report, fine, but the problem is key to be first. I'm expecting, if I required I can do that also. Data, your dataset name, report 1, if required, set, before set I will write a retain statement. In the retain you just mention the order of the variable how you need it, and now you write a set concept. So don't confuse, first retain then you only set, and report 1. First key 100 mg, placebo and overall, you got it, everything ready. So now you got the structure up to here. Tomorrow we will produce this output as it is. That means these titles, footnotes and all the layout, we will produce it as it is in tomorrow's class. Is it clear? Anyone have any questions until here?
Naidu?
Yeah.
No, Naidu.
Yes, continue.
Naidu, what is the importance of dummy in this context? In
Generally
this
what happened, right now they said in the mock shell, they need all these categories, but unfortunately only white people and Asian people only there in the data. There is no black or no Americans or something like that. So as per the mock shell, we need to display this information also, and then you have to make it as a 00. This means this category is not there available earlier. So we are creating a dummies to display the category. At least by seeing a output right now, you get to know that, you clearly say that, so there is no American Asian people, there is no black and African people or something like that. You can clearly say that. Understand? Earlier, if you display only white and Asians, then what about the rest? Is it there or not there? How they decide? By seeing the output. Understand what I'm saying?
I mean, how come, Naidu, how come you know that that black and African, that African American data is not there?
Because if you see in the data, DM1 dataset, if you see what information you have, only white people and Asian people only information available. There is
Okay,
no rest categories, right?
got it, got it. Okay,
So then you have to make it.
got it.
You have to make it available, this data.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Another question. Can you go to the SAS program? Okay, we have four category, right? Age, the sixth one, right? And the ethnicity and the race, right? That's four categories. And when you copy that, the first categories to second one to change the find and replace button, right? So you select like you select all, or you select only the
No, only
that
see when I
particular
run,
programming to change the finder.
when I go for Control F, then it will ask me. It will ask me where to search it. Is it going down or going up? I'll put my cursor here. If I say going down, it will go down. If I say put up, then
Okay,
it will go
okay.
up.
I thought that like it will change all the ethnic in that program to
No, no.
the next.
I will tell that. That's the reason why I'm stopping at some point of time. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, yes.
Because
Correct.
once that particular things are completed, then I'll stop there.
Okay.
Until here, you are clear. I hope creating a dummies and anything you can able to manage it. Am I right or
Yes.
wrong?
Yes.
Good. So tomorrow I will give this particular structure how to create it. Because the
I
report
do.
itself.
Yesterday, I didn't.
Yesterday video I have
I'm
already
sorry.
shared with you all.
I haven't received.
Please check it.
Uh,
So that's it. That's all about for today. And I'll meet you again tomorrow class. So with a new proc report, how to get this structure as it is. So we have a skeleton right now. If you see in our report one dataset, we have a skeleton. So we will use this skeleton for our analysis purpose. Fine. So that's it. That's all about for today. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.